Hey sis, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we did an eyeshadow tutorial for beginners. So this was step by step. I did use the new Danessa Myricks Colorfix Stix for this tutorial. So if you're interested in how I achieved this beautiful eye look, then just continue to watch. So we're going to start off with brows, guys. That's important. It's a part of your eyes. So I'm going to use my Makeup Revolution Soft Matte Concealer, and we're just going to clean up the brows. I feel like this is so important. It plays a role in your eyeshadow look. So just cleaning up your brows and shaping them with a concealer is something I would recommend. I did use the concealer that I used to highlight my skin. So this just gives a really nice brightening look. I'm also applying it to my eyelids because I do have dark eyelids. So this just helps to neutralize and give it a really clean and even canvas. So you're going to see here the difference between both sides. That's how you want your base to look. So I'm just going to do the same thing for the other side. Again, just using that concealer to shape the brows, blend it out. And I was using my e.l.f. Flawless Concealer brush to blend it out. And then I'm just going to do my eyelids again. Super easy step. Anyone can do it. Very beginner friendly for this video. All right, so here I'm just using a brow pencil. I believe this was my NYX micro brow pencil in the shade Espresso. And I'm just using this to finish up the brows and just shape up the front of my brows. We did use a bit of concealer to shape it, but I just wanted to use that pencil to really fill it in. So I'm using my Makeup Revolution Ultimate Nudes eyeshadow palette today, and this is a really nice nude palette, an everyday palette. And I'm taking my BK Beauty Nikki LaRose N13 brush. This is what we're going to use for our transition color. So I'm using that flesh tone. It's almost like an orangey nude shade, and we're just applying that above the crease as the transition color. And really all you want to do is go back and forth, use windshield wiper motions to blend it onto your eyes. So again, this is right above the crease, so you're not putting it directly in the crease. This is right above. So again, this is called your transition color. So now I'm going in with my BK Beauty Hot and Flashy A504 brush, and I'm dipping into that deeper brown shade, and this is what we're putting into our crease. But I'm actually focusing this on the outer V, and this is just going to give us a very nice smoky eye. So this is what gives you that smoky finish. And what I'm doing today, guys, is a very basic eye look that you can use for almost any type of eyeshadow look. So to finish off, I'm just using the same brush I use for my transition shade to just make sure both shades are blended and seamlessly together. So this is how your eye should look before we go in with the star of the show, which is, of course, the Danessa Myricks Colorfix Stix. So I did get a PR box from Danessa Myricks. Thank you, Danessa. And she did send me about 12 of her shades. My gosh, I didn't get to try all of them, but I did go with some shades that I mostly use. So from bronzy to golden shades. So I'm showing you guys here how the sticks are used. So it comes with 2 shades on both sides, and it's combined with a magnet. So I love how she designed it. So with this, I'm going to use it on the open space, the eyelids, and all you can do is just apply it to the lids. So you can see I'm doing that here. And then just to bring everything together, I did take I used my crease brush. So I used my crease brush and just blended it into the crease and just really made that cut crease look for myself. And then I did go back in with one more layer to intensify that look. As you can see, it's really nice and bright. Really love how this applies. So I'm going to do the same thing for the other side. Again, you just want to apply to your lids, your open space, and just blend it out. Make it just blend with the other shades. So with this, you can use all of the shades that she provided. So again, this look is such a universal look. So I'm going to go in with one more shade, and I'm going to focus this in the inner corners. It's such a nice bright shade. I'm showing you guys here on my hand, and I just wanted like a pop of brightness to this look. So you can see the difference there. We just popped this in the inner corners to really give this look a more bright look. This look that I came up with, guys, is such a good birthday eyeshadow look. So if you want to do a little razzle dazzle to your eyes, this is such an easy eyeshadow look to do. So here you can see I'm just popping on some lashes. Now these lashes really brought the look together because they're really big and dramatic. You do not have to use such a dramatic lash like I'm doing today. You can go in with a more natural lash or even just mascara if you're not into lashes. So again, this look is so universal. All right, so that's how it's looking. So here I'm just applying some black eyeliner to my waterline. I feel like this really completes the look. Whatever you do to the top, you want to do to your bottom. And then here I'm just taking another Nikki LaRose brush, and we're going to dip into that brown shade that we use in our crease and just apply it to our bottom lash line. This really brings the look together. Never forget your bottom lash line. This just connects, you know, your top eyeshadow to your bottom eyeshadow. And then of course, what you do to the top to the bottom. So I'm going to go in with some mascara for my bottom lashes. All right, sis, so we are gonna finish up this look. I just applied a bit of blush to this beautiful look. Honestly, I feel like blush just completes a makeup look. It's such a trendy thing to do right now. So if you're not on the blush game, sis, what are you doing? So I just quickly applied this, and then we're gonna move on to the lips. Now today I am taking my MAC lip liner in the shade Chestnut, and we're just gonna outline the lips. You cannot go wrong with MAC Chestnut. Cannot, especially if you're a woman of color. All right, and then I'm gonna pair it with my Fenty cream gloss. I forget what it's actually called, but I really love the shade of this. I felt like it went perfect with the eye look. And to finish off this look, I'm gonna actually use the Danessa Myricks color stick, and you're gonna see what it does for this look. So I'm just applying it in the center of the lip, and you can see how that gave me a nice glowy finish to kind of match my eye look. And then I'm gonna top it off with some gloss. So that, I love that this stick is so multiple benefit. You can use it for your eyes, for your lips. Love it. So this is a finishing look, guys. I really loved how this came out. A perfect birthday eyeshadow look to use. Love it, love it, love it. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Check out my most latest video, and that is about it. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye, guys.